Adventures in the Tours Trade, part 3, I think. So yeah, this was the thing I tried to do as much as I can, to the extent that I decided at one point geology is not to be finished in the proper time, because if I finish in 5 years, as it was normal, then I would be sent to one of the desolate places I've seen already, play backgammon, maybe have hot water in both taps, and other ignominious, I don't know, lousy conditions, and get stuck in what, Baku or thereabouts. In the end, in fact, when I did finish, or will have finished at the time I'm talking about, it said on my graduation papers that I must go something, Truba Tatănu Severin. In the end, I didn't go because things changed by the time I finished. So in that, I was not a prophet, because I didn't know anything like this would happen. I just knew I have to delay as much as I can the moment when I get papers. And with communism, which was there forever as we saw it, well, forever, for all our lives, all the duration of our lives, in communism I would have to go. Couldn't say no. I did say no, but because the regime would have changed. So I said, okay, let's see what I can do, what are the options. I had an ulcers, and I used it. So I went into hospital for, I don't know how much, 40, 60, 70 days. There was a requirement. You could do a year again on medical reasons, something like that. If you're sick, you're allowed to repeat the year without being expelled, thrown out of university, something like that. So I said, okay, I have to have 60 days of hospital. I did them, not all together, and that was a bit with some few adventures. Maybe I should follow this thread. I will. That's what I will. Let me close a little bit. I mean, I close what I was saying and then open this bracket and do this episode on the hospital thing. I'm thinking, you're not following me, but then nobody's here anymore by this 3 minutes 27 into the video. I think any viewer, of which we have a few, 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, will have been left watching. So yeah, I said, okay, I'll do this trick, and I did, and I will return to hospital thing and finish as late as possible. Later on, because my father died, I would interrupt studying, not sabbatical. That means another thing. I said, okay, I have to stop my studies. I will return. I make a request, chair, for you to allow me to interrupt myself, because I have to work. I mean, we with father departed, deceased. This is a difficult situation financially and otherwise, and I have to interrupt my studies, and I will return. Again, thinking as much delay as possible will help. I will do tours, and that's bringing in money. That's sufficient. That's good also in other terms. I liked it. Believe it or not, I don't believe it now, but I was a social animal. I like being with people. I like talking. talking. Talking I like now, but that's a big change. Instead of talking with others, which is an urge, a need, I guess, and it's substituted by this phony communication with nobody. With somebody, with the ephemeral, with the elusive, hoped for one in the audience or something. And as long as he or she may exist, it's all right. We're doing it for someone, even if somebody who exists, he's not watching, she's not watching. But somebody who might, and if not now, 50 years time, when there will be no humanity left because of climate change, wars brought about by people moving from flooded Bangladesh and other territories, and those remaining killed by waves of pandemics. I'm just using some catastrophic humor. So hospital, that was the scheme. Now, because I opened that and I feel the urge again to continue. Hospitals were a thing. By this time, late, I mentioned in previous episodes, I discovered the pleasures of having sex with a human being. About 20, I think, or minimum 19. 1 year into, in the summer, first summer holiday after the first year in university, I was still, and for some years after that, I was still not acquainted with techniques, options, with oral sex, with what I can do, what I can offer, what pleasures, what options. And once I discovered that, I was using and abusing and getting to be a real pervert for some, I guess, because once I knew about it, I said, wow. So in hospital, we were at one point in the students' hospital down there next to, which is not there, I'm sure, I mean, absolutely sure, because it's 100 meters from Victoria Avenue, the main important avenue, of oldest ones covered with wood, Port du Mogoshai. I used to know and have to say this as a guide for those visiting. In the very, very center of the city, one of the best areas. So now it's vindicated. It's back to the owners, so it's been sold twice on us. Right next to the Catholic Cathedral and a tower, which will have to be demolished because they built it against the rules. Something they lost a consequent court appearances. So, first floor was with female patients, and second floor male patients, or the other way around. So at one point, I'm meeting one girl, and we get very close, and it's about the intimacy. And I remember at one point we were in the bathroom, the shower room of the girls. I'm thinking, because it would be very exposed if it would be otherwise. And it would have been very easy, very likely that we proceed to coitus. Now that's good, I'm having fun. Even if nobody else has, with the idea that this is for somebody else. It's so absurd. But I only knew normal, if you will. So nothing happened in the end except foreplay, and tension, and erection and whatnot, and frustration. But I didn't know to propose anything else which would have solved the issue. In this case and others, when she would like to, she would do something else. But I didn't know to offer alternatives, which once I got ease of, I would say, but very, very quickly, look, I mean, if you want to be a virgin, or it's just that you want other options, these are the options. We can do A. We can do oral sex, so it's your choice. I mean, if you think, so okay, I'll take number two. What did I say? So let's say again, she doesn't want to say it, she wants to do it, but then I will say again, because I see that she will not say it, but then, okay, so number one is, okay, we're doing this, okay, so we're doing this. There in the showers that I didn't, so, well, I missed opportunity, but there will be hundreds and hundreds, because come to think of it, if they accuse me, some people here, of not doing anything, well, this is one thing I did. I mean, it's not bragging about it. It's not, I hope, not being Trump with if you're somebody that will let you grab them by the pussy, or I don't know. No, it's in some ways I realize the recognition of limitation, of frailty, of weakness, of fear, of anxiety, of the fact that, wait, tell me. Again, I didn't get to find the other half eventually, or the absolute that would have been. I mean, wait. It's not something all. It's just what happened on one hand, and then it's in many ways I realized that it was a silly thing in many ways, but there it is. So now it will be hospital 2 tomorrow, I guess, because it's already 12 minutes and you're already asleep.